Hello, everybody. Welcome to Rewrite Your Reality with Reese. And today I'm going to outline manifesting and how it happens, how we go about it, how everything is manifestation. So you don't actually have to be manifesting anything. Your entire life, being, identity, all of it's manifestation. Every single thing around you is manifestation. So how does this actually work? So the question came to me, can I talk about manifesting methods? And some other people asked me about specific ones, so I'll try and dial them all in together, right? Somebody wants money, somebody wants love, somebody wants the specific person to notice them, all of this stuff, right? And it's all wonderful, all beautiful, but it does really come from this understanding or lack of understanding where who are you? A frustratingly annoying question that I think every coach has gone through, but it is required as a talking point because it is the only thing that actually matters, truly. Who are you? You are reality itself. What the hell does that mean? Pick something. Pick something in the video, pick something in your room, pick something where you are that. You are that thing manifested. Right? Because it's in your awareness. See, your awareness is that which gives substance to everything that you're seeing, including your physical being. Your physical being is literally a manifestation of who you are. That means the larger part of your reality that isn't your physical form, that is every other physical form in reality, and everything in your thoughts and feelings are all manifestations of your true self, your infinite being, right? You are a cosmic entity. Not even that, you're this universal, unexplainable thing that can only be explained by everything in combination. Right? You are reality itself. That's what you are. So, when you realize and point yourself back to this awareness and you think, how can I be this enormous thing when I feel so small? And that's kind of the point, right? The point is, this enormous thing that you are is experiencing itself as everything. But it can only do so by experiencing itself as one specific thing individually while simultaneously being everything else but forgetting that it's that thing. You see, like that TV behind me, if it was conscious, it will forget that it's everything else, only experience itself being the TV. Be kind of annoying for the TV, that's why it's not conscious. For me, my body, for you, your body, you are forgetting and have forgotten you are everything else, so you can experience just being this. How else would Source experience itself being itself if not by forgetting the larger part of what it is? So if Source forgot what it is, that means you are remembering what you are. Because you are Source. Cool, hey? Back kind of just juggled it there. But so you are Source. You are literally everything in existence. How do you know this? Because in your awareness, you can be aware of everything that exists. How do you know it exists? Well, you can't be aware of something that doesn't exist, right? If it doesn't exist, you can't be aware of it. It doesn't exist. We conflate what existence means. We think existence means physical. It doesn't. Physical means it's physical. That's about it, right? What you are aware of exists, whether we call it an idea, which is typically what we think of as something in the future, or whether we call it a memory, which is something we typically think of in the past, it doesn't matter. Both of the things exist where? In awareness, right? So you are awareness itself. So how does this actually relate to anything? What you are remembering consciously of yourself and what it is you are desiring to be experiencing, that is your experience of reality. Doesn't matter what it looks like at any given point, that is your reality. That's why sometimes, maybe you've asked this question, why does this keep happening to me? Because you keep putting your awareness, which you are, onto situations like this. No, I was thinking about happy things. That's all well and good. And I'm sure there are points where you are really happy and have felt that before, right? And you are remembering that the things you don't like more often, that's why it's coming up. So if you're remembering things that you joyfully like, there's little cute things, little special things, big special things, it doesn't matter. Remember how you would like it to be by remembering you are cosmic in being, you are infinite in nature. Remember whatsoever you desire and remember it in the way that you desire it to be, knowing it's real, it's done, it exists because you are awareness itself. That's the simple way. There's no real step by step. But if you really want step by step, it's I am. What does that mean? I am God. I am Source. I am eternity. I am infinity. I am all things. I am all reality. I don't even have to think about what I'm saying. I just know that, right? I am that. You are that. You are the same thing. You're the same thing. You're the same thing that makes me. We are the same. We are one. Right? We are one thing, experiencing ourselves from different vantage points. We are the same source experiencing ourselves. I'm experiencing myself looking at you, sort of. You are experiencing yourself looking at me, but we are the same one identity that goes here. They say the two becomes one here. Awareness. Making kind of fun, right? So, what's my example that I gave? So, about the money, the SP, I, and this does relate. Truly, trust me, it does really relate to everything. If you can understand it, you'll understand the entirety of it. In my garden, there is a patch of ground that we desired to have a hedge there that blocks our view from the neighbors and then masks privacy, and it looks nice, right? That kind of thing. What happened? We had an imaginational scene. You don't really focus on those mundane things that we refer to them. Imaginational idea where, hey, we have this hedge. Everybody in my family can see that we have a hedge there, and we're all imagining a different variation of the hedge. But the version of the hedge is the one in my awareness. Even if we are all the same awareness, it's the version that I'm aware of. Because it will be the version that they are aware of. Right? Because we are all one. Everyone in my reality is aware of what I'm aware of. Right? That's the point. In a separate reality where my sister or my mom or whomever, right? If they, from their point of view, wanted a different variation of said plants that are growing there, that's there too. I'm not in that reality as a physical experience, but there is a physical version of me in that reality physically experiencing it because it's from their point of view. In my point of view, it's going to be the one that my higher self, with the same higher self, but from my point of view, is seeing that one. That's my point. Right? I hope that makes sense. I heard it did make sense. I hope it sinks in. Watch it again slowly, over and over. It'll sink in, I promise. Right? So, what actually happened then? We had this desire. We cleaned up that area. Why? It's the most natural thing we can do. We want something else there. We just go about cleaning it. Stuff happens and you take out the stuff that's there. Blank slate. New. You are new in every moment. It's a really good analogy for this. You are new in every moment because the old stuff just gets removed, chucked, no longer needed. You don't have to feel guilty about it. You don't have to feel shame about it. Nothing. Right? It's gone. My sister ended up finding some shrubs and stuff that she likes. Remember, it's coming from my awareness. It's my reflection. It's all me. It's all my awareness, right? And you say, well, what about you? No, there's no other version of people in your reality. It's all your awareness of how you are creating them. So sometimes they really mean to me. Sometimes they really... It's just a reality from within you pointing yourself back to you. Let it just be there and imagine how you would like it to be. That's all. You don't have to fight with it. You don't have to wonder, am I doing it wrong? Am I doing it right? It doesn't matter, right? So, we planted those plants, right? My sister mostly, she's a botanist, kind of, right? And it starts to unfold. Well, it was already unfolding from the idea, but now we can physically see it unfolding, right? Before it wasn't really there, but we're all aware that there's a hedge there. So, stuff happened. It was crazy, right? Just for hedges. Why is this stuff happening? Because your awareness is on this as one of the dominant parts of your reality is this hedge now. So what ended up happening? Bugs, insects, weeds, ants, monkeys, all of it trying to destroy this patch of grass, and you're trying to keep it afloat. That's the messy middle put where you don't have to do anything, but stuff will be done through you or whomever if required by source to move you as awareness to continuously experience what it is you desire. Sure, there were times where I had to go and take out weeds, but I didn't have to go force myself to do it. Somebody asked me, hey, can you take out the weeds on this specific day? I was like, yeah, sure. I didn't go say, what must I do? What I needed to do or unfold in that way came to me. I didn't have to go look for it, right? And I did. It was fun, cool, right? Tiring, especially digging the trench to get it going. But anyway, and then furthermore, it thunderstormed one day and the bank washed away. All the plants miraculously survived. And yet, you can think, oh no, this is a waste of time, it's going to happen again, it must be distraught, it must be this, it must be that, setback. And you say, no, do not give up. Go in, replant it in your imagination. And what's the most natural step? Planting it again, right? You go plant it again. And it comes and it just starts to carry on going from wherever it was. Remember, it didn't die. The idea didn't die. The plants could have, but the idea will never die, right? And all this stuff happening, you can wonder why. Nothing. It's just your doubt, it's your fear, it's your anxiety, it's your tiredness, it's all the stuff happening. You just keep going forward, seeing what you desire, knowing that it's done, but doing less than you can imagine to make it happen. Seems counterproductive, but most of your work is here. But don't make it work, make it fun, right? And then, after a while, you kind of just stop focusing on that because you're onto something else. That's carrying on. But like I said, it's just like an SP. It's just like money. It's just like health. You can't force that shrub to grow any faster than source is going to unfold it as fast as it requires to be unfolding. You can't force that specific person to notice you faster than they do in the three-dimensional world. You can't force the money into your bank account faster then source is unfolding it for you in the three-dimensional world. Here's the thing. It is actually immediate. That shrub exists yay high immediately, even though I'm physically seeing it here. Right? Your SP exists sleeping next to you right now. The money is in the bank right now. You just need to move your perspective, your perception, into what is real right now. And what is real is what's in your awareness right now. So when you are aware that they're holding you, when you're aware the money's in the bank, when you're aware the shrub is yay high, it's done. Because you saw it done. And yeah, there's going to be doubt. Sure. Your physical mind is saying, no, but how can this be? How can this be? How can I be living here and living there? And how can I be doing this and doing that? It doesn't understand. It's going to deny it. Say, yeah, okay, deny it you. I'm not going to. I am awareness. That's how you do it, right? Seeing it and knowing that it's done, and let believing or not believing just kind of just be there. You just be that version of yourself that is going to trust and know that you are literally one with Source, that you are the only authority in your life, that you are God. And I am your host, Reese. Thank you all for being here. Infinite love, infinite light. Thank you for the comments. Quite a few on yesterday's video. I was quite thrilled about that one. If you want to reach me, email, please, for more specific stuff. But you can ask me in the comment section. I'll try and I'll do my best to answer. There is a Facebook group available if you want to join. There's an Instagram page I put up. There's a TikTok page. I got some other stuff. That being said, much love, much light, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.